Yes, IMPT theorem. Yeah. So I'll give the some example questions. I'll solve some questions now. So we are going to start the problems based on that. Okay. Today some important questions and properties you are going to learn. Let me start. Am I audible to all? Am I audible to all? Am I audible to all? Yeah. So fine, fine, fine. So the question is show that show that show that the function f of x is equal to x minus a whole square into x minus b whole square plus x takes the value.
Function is not visible. Take more some.
What happened, Sarth?
Take some. Question is not visible.
Not visible. Means upside or downside?
Upside.
Now?
Yes.
Now visible?
Yes, visible.
Yeah. Show that the function f of x is equal to x minus a whole square, x minus b whole square plus x takes the value takes the value takes the value a plus b by 2 for some value x naught belongs to closed in interval a comma b. This is the question. See, these show that problems, hai na? They show that problems. Previously, there are the subjective exam was there. Previously, JEE means there was a subjective exam was there. So at that time, they used to ask in the exam. Right now, they may not be asked these type of questions, but they can create the options down. They can create the options. Okay. Now let us explain. Let me explain this question. Very simple question it is. F of x is equal to the given what here x minus a whole square into x minus b whole square plus x. If I take f of now, what you have to see here is this function is continuous or not. I have to check. You know it is a x minus a whole square is a polynomial function. X minus b whole square is a polynomial function. X is also polynomial function. So you know that this is continuous. So first I have to check here. This is continuous and this is also continuous. Continuous plus continuous is continuous. So f of x is continuous. I come to know that conclusion f of x is a continuous function. According to the mean value theorem, if f of x is continuous, if f of x is continuous function, so I have to check these intervals values. I have to check. So let us find f of a value is how much? F of a is equal to I am going to get a minus a whole square into a minus b whole square plus a. A minus a is how much? 0. 0 into anything is 0. 0 plus a is a. So f of a value I am getting a. F of a I got a. Are you getting it here? 0 plus a. 0 plus a is equal to a I got. Now let us substitute f of b here. F of b if I substitute, I get b minus a whole square, b minus b whole square plus b. So b into 0, b minus b is 0, 0 square is 0, 0 into anything is 0. That I am going to get as 0 plus b, that is also b I got. According to when f of x is continuous, whenever you have like this, you have to use MMVT theorem, IMVT theorem, that is intermediate value theorem, intermediate mean value theorem. So according to that, as you know that the graph will be like this. This is the graph of the function. This is the graph. So you need to take a and b here. f of a, how much I got? F of a. If I check f of a, this is the function. Let us take this is f of a is a. So f of a is you got f of a is a. So let us take a length here a, and f of b is how much? B. F of b is how much? B. So let us consider this is b. Okay. So this is b. This is b. This is b. So it is a continuous function from here to here. It is a continuous function from here to here. It is a continuous function. So here f of a is a. You got f of a. F of a means y-axis. F of a is a. F of b is b here. Okay, now you know that f of x is a continuous function according to mean value theorem. According to mean value theorem. In here, if I want to know a plus b by 2. Can you tell me a plus b by 2 will lies in between of a and b or not? In between of a and b, na? Means midpoint is this. So I can write a plus b by 2 will be here. For a plus b by 2, there exists at least one x naught in a comma b. According to the mean value theorem, I can say that a plus b by 2, for some a plus b by 2, there will be x naught in a comma b. Hence, it is proved by using the mean value theorem. So these questions actually, in the olden days, there is a subjective exam was there before 2010. There was subjective exam was there. At that time, we use this concept. Okay. So for some, there will write as for some. So that time these questions were asked. Now they are not asking such questions, but we cannot for some x naught a comma b. For some x naught belongs to a comma b. For some x naught belongs to a comma b. F of x naught value will be, this implies f of x naught is equal to a plus b by 2 by mean value theorem. By what? Mean value theorem. Okay, by the mean value theorem. So this is what is the proof for this question. So f of a is a, f of b is b. This is the proof. That's it. It is a proof, and we are done by using the steps by continuity MNBT theorem. Did you understand? Did you understand? Is it you understood or not? A proof has it. A proof. Shruti, yes. Yeah, Purva, yeah. Anush, yeah, fine, good, great. Great, good. Please note down. See, today I am going to explain these questions and then we will start अच्छा questions करेंगे आज. So within 2 and 3 days I am going to complete this chapter because all the concepts I covered. I am going to explain you tomorrow all advanced questions tomorrow. Only advanced questions I will teach tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Concepts are over. Concepts I explained already. Okay. So please note down that first. We are doing problems. Still we are going to do today. I am going to complete the concept, whole concepts of this. Okay. Is it over? Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. Afterwards you can write even. Okay, take the screenshot. I am aside. Just you can take the screenshot. Let's start. I'll post in the YouTube also. These videos I'll post in YouTube. Saturday videos also I'll post. Okay. So next one, suppose this is the previous year JEE question. This is here also previous year JEE question. Suppose that f of x is continuous in interval 0 comma 1. F of x is continuous in the interval 0 comma 1 and f of 0 is equal to 0. F of 1 is equal to 0. prove that, prove that, prove that f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square for some c belongs to 0 comma 1. So here we have to prove this one. What is the question? Suppose that f of x is continuous in 0 comma 1 closed interval. F of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 0. Prove that f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square. How to solve such questions? I am going to explain you right now. Okay, I'm going to explain you now how to solve such questions. Very simple. Listen to me, these are very important. This is important. It's a JEE previous year question. These model questions are asked in the JEE. They can create options, A, B, C, D options they can create on this. Okay, now see here how we can solve this question. Whenever you have like this, f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square. This is the crucial point. This is the main point here to discuss. So what we do here, listen to me, f of c, and I send the plus 1 this side, minus 1, and minus 2c square this side, plus 2c square is equal to 0. So I can write like this. I can write like this. So after writing this, what I
Not visible.
not visible. Okay, I write here f of c. Okay, I think red color is not visible. It's a pink color. So here f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square is there. So I'll send everything this side. I get f of c minus 1 plus 2c square is equal to 0. Did you understand this? I have sent this 1 this side and minus 2 square this side. And let us consider this whole thing is a function that is g of x. Though I can take this is as a g of x function. So I can take this one as a g of x function. Okay. This is I can take as g of x is function, that is f of c minus 1 plus 2c square. This is the g of x. I am going to take the new function. Did you understand here? Till now you understood? Hello?
Please explain again because the word was not visible.
Okay. See here. Is it visible now?
Yes. Yes, sir. Now visible.
See here. I'll read the question. Suppose that f of x is a continuous in closed interval 0 comma 1 and f of 0 is equal to 0, f of 1 is equal to 0. Prove that f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square for some c belongs to 0 comma 1. You have to prove that prove that this is equal for some c belongs to 0 comma 1 open interval. So this is what we have to prove it. Actually, in CBSE, these questions will ask for 3 marks or 2 marks questions in CBSE examination. But in JEE, see, olden days they used to ask based on this concept, but in the new generation they are not asking it. Okay, so let us discuss this one. F of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square is there. I have to send the 1 this side, minus 1 I get, and this minus 2c square I will send this side plus 2c square. And I have to assume this is another function. So let us assume that let g of x is means I will take in x this one. Sorry, I have to take this one in x. Okay, I will take this is in x. Sorry, I have taken in c, right? F of c is equal to, you have 1 minus 2c square. So f of x is equal to what? 1 minus 2x square. Are you getting that? Are you getting now? Hello? Nothing is visible. Sarth? Sarth boy, is it visible to you all? Purva?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir. Visible now.
Yeah, so what you have to do here, f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square, right? So f of x is equal to what? 1 minus 2x square. So I let f of x minus 1 plus 2x square is equal to 0. Let us take this is as another function. Let this is as g of x. G of x is equal to f of x minus 1 plus 2x square. This is the way to do this problem. Do you got this step? Do you got this step? हाँ, क्या कर रहे हैं सुनो, एफ ऑफ सी ये है, तो ये जो भी है ना ये सब इधर साइड लेके जाना है, लेके आना है। तो क्या आया, एफ ऑफ सी माइनस टू, सपोज यू कैन टेक लाइक दिस आल्सो, यू कैन राइट एफ ऑफ सी माइनस वन प्लस टू सी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू जीरो. Then after wherever c is there we have to substitute x, f of x minus 1 plus 2x square equal to 0. Let us consider this is the g of x function. We are assuming a new function, this one. Now tell me that whether f of x is continuous or not. Is it f of x is continuous? Given in the question, na? And 2x square minus 1 is a polynomial. So is it, this is also continuous? Continuous plus continuous is a continuous. So g of x also continuous. Is the g of x is continuous? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now that is the point you have to understand. G of x is continuous. Now I can substitute 0 comma 1 in this. If it is continuous, I can substitute 0 comma, means last corners is a closed interval. MDT theorem. IMDT theorem. According to that, f of g of a I have to, g of 0 I have to substitute. In the place of a you have 0. G of 0 is equal to f of 0 minus 1 plus 2 into 0 square. Okay, so I am going to get how much? I am going to get here g of 0 is equal to f of 0 they given how much? F of 0 they given 0. 0 minus 1 plus 0. So g of 0 I got minus 1. G of 0 I got minus 1. Did you understand? So g of 0 is minus 1. Now let us substitute g of 1. G of 1 will be what I am going to get? F of 1 minus 1 plus 2 into 1 square. So what I am going to get here? F of 1 is, f of 1 is how much they given? F of 1 they given 0. So 0 minus 1 plus 2. This is 2. So plus 2 minus 1. That is how much you are going to get? 1. So g of 1 I got 1. G of 0 I got minus 1. Did you understand this step? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Now you got g of 0, g of 1. So you will see that if you take the graph of the function, look at here, if you take the graph of the function, if I take a 0, 0 will be here and 1 will be here, 1 will be here. G of 0 is minus 1. Minus 1 means here somewhere here, minus 1 means down. This is minus 1. G of 0 is minus 1 means this is the point here. And G of 1 is how much? Plus 1 means here is the point. If I assume this is plus 1 and this is minus 1, this is the point. Now if I join these 2 points, whether this function is going to intersect x-axis or not, whether this is going to be intersect x-axis or not, some point C, at some point C it is going to be intersect. So g of c will be 0. What I want to say here, now g of c will be 0. Now let us take here, what I can take, g of c, so there I can write as g of c will be 0. Sorry, I can write here, g of c is 0. G of c is equal to 0. For some, by reason, according to applications of MBT theorem, application of IMBT theorem, G of c will be 0 because one positive, one negative comes. Whenever you get one positive, one negative, there will be existing one, at least one root. That is, that root is, let us take c is the root. So g of c will be 0. G of c means what here? G of c is nothing but f of c minus 1 plus 2c square is equal to 0. It means f of c I can write as f of c is equal to, I can write, if I send everything that side, I get 1 minus 2c square. So f of c equal to 1 minus 2c square, hence proved. Hence proved. I repeat again. I repeat once again. Listen to me carefully. The given f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square. So first what I do here, see the steps. First what we do here, f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square. So what you do here, f of c minus 1 plus 2c square equal to 0. Then after, I'll assume this whole thing as one function removing 0. So I take as g of x is equal to f of, see this I take as an x. I take as an x, f of x minus 1 plus 2 x square. So I take as f of x, c I take as in x, and let us assume this is as g of x. G of x is equal to f of x minus 1 plus 2 x square I do. Then after I substitute this because it is a continuous function. Then I substitute this interval corner points. 0 I substitute, I got minus 1. 1 I substitute, I got positive 1. If one is positive, one is negative, then the curve, this function g of x function is going to intersect the x-axis at least one place. So that point I am taking as c. So g of c will be 0 by applications of MBET. So g of c is nothing but f of c minus 1 plus 2c square is 0. So I can write this f of c value I can write as this is nothing but g of c. Na? G of c is equal to f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square. Hence proof. आपको प्रूव करना था f of c is equal to 1 minus 2c square, and we have proved it, but by IMVT theorem. Did you understand? Did you understand? Yeah. Yes, please copy. See, ये IMVT theorem है ना, CBSE क्वेश्चन चैप्टर में आता है. This is comes in CBSE chapter, और ये है ना CBSE बोर्ड एग्जाम में 2 मार्क के लिए आता है. This is not having great impact on JEE. Olden days में आता था ये, olden days में, very olden days जब 2010 तक था, तब आता था ये क्वेश्चंस. अभी नहीं पूछ रहे कोई. It's a concept you need to understand, so I am explaining the concept. Should I need to explain once again? Anybody wants once again I need to explain? Do you think that I need to explain once again to understand? Should I need to explain once again? No need. Okay. Okay, sir. Next, one more question we'll do, so you get a grip on this. Okay, can I close this? Can I stop? Can I erase? You have taken the screenshot. Did you took the screenshot? Okay, let's see the next question. Next question. So next question is, let f be continuous. Let f be continuous on the interval on the interval 0 comma 1 to real, such that f of 0 is equal to f of 0 is equal to f of 1. Prove that there exists there exists a point, C in 0 comma half closed such that f of c is equal to f of c plus half. F of c is equal to f of c plus half. So this is what we have to prove. So once again I'll explain so you will understand here. F be a function, f be a continuous function on the interval 0 comma 1. They given as on the interval 0 comma 1 to the real. So that f of 0 is equal to f of 1. Prove that there exists a point c in 0 comma half so that f of c is f of c plus half. That you have to prove. Okay? Can I start? Can I start? So I'll start now. See here. It's a very simple question and easy question. You need to understand this proper. So now let's see here. Here they given f of this one is given. This one I have to write f of c minus f of c plus half. I have to send this plus one this side minus and assume this. This is you have to assume this is something g of x, g of like you can take here g of c. Let us after that assume that g of x is a function f of c minus f of x minus f of x plus half. This is the way to do it. I repeat again. Take f of c is equal to this is there. Write this plus is this side minus I get. Then directly you can consider let g of x is means no need to write this step. This is for understanding I am writing. You can write directly g of x function. You can write directly g of x function. No need to write these steps. That is only for understanding purpose I am writing. F of c I am sending f of c plus half this side minus of f of c plus half and I am taking this is in the function g of x. G of x is equal to f of x minus f of x plus half I got. Understood? Now you see that what is the given? F be a function, f is the continuous in the interval 0 comma x. See here, this is continuous. This is continuous in the interval 0 comma 1. But I need a what here? 0 comma half. If already 0 comma 1 continuous means 0 comma half also continuous. So I can say it is continuous in the f of x is continuous in 0 comma half. Yes, because if it is continuous in 0 comma 1 then it will be continuous here also. Now next point is what? F of x plus half. So it is we are discussing about 0 comma 1 interval, right? Here is 0 comma half. If I substitute here 0 comma half, 0, if I substitute 0, I get half. See, it is continuous. I have to come. 1 minute. Yeah. See here, if I substitute 0 in this, 0 if I substitute in this, 0 plus half, how much I get? Half. If I substitute 0 in this, because I have to check 0 to half. If I substitute 0 in this, I get half. If I substitute 1 in this, half plus half, how much I get? 1. Means this function fx plus half also continuous. This is also continuous. I can say this is also continuous. Continuous minus continuous is continuous. So g of x also continuous. G of x is continuous in the interval 0 comma half. So here he is saying that this is continuous now over. Now what I have to find here? The interval I can substitute. G of 0 I have to substitute because I have to find 0 comma half I have to find 0 comma half. So I will substitute g of 0. G of 0 is equal to I will get as f of 0 minus f of 0 plus half. That is half I get. G of 0 minus f G of 0 is equal to f of 0 minus f of half I will get. Therefore, G of 0 is equal to what I am going to get, f of 0 they given f of 1. Okay, f of half they not given anything. Are you getting? Till now you understood or not? Tell me that I want.
Yes.
Understood now? So G of 0 how much I got? F of 0 minus f of half I got. Okay. So now I'll keep this is same. Okay, I'll just keep this one. I'll make this is box. I'll discuss about the positivity and negativity later. Now G of half I have to substitute. G of half, can I write here? Is it visible here? G of half, if I substitute, I get f of half minus f of half plus half, that will be 1. Half plus half, it will be 1. See, here you are going to get, now these both you can see there, if you take the common in this, what I did anything wrong? Let me see once again. If I substitute half, f of half minus half plus half, f of 1, correct? So f of half, let me see once again. See here, you got this point correct, g of 0 you got and g of half you got. Did you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. So here one more step I can write, means you are able to see or not, I am not sure. See, I am writing here. G of half will be, I am going to get G of half is equal to, I am going to get f of half and minus, they given f of 1 is equal to f of 0, they given here. They given this one, so I can substitute this point here. I can substitute, means I can write in the place of f of 1 as f of 0. Correct. F of 0. Yeah, I can write here, this is f of 0. So g of half I got this one, and g of 0 what I got? G of 0 from here I got g of 0 is f of 0 minus f of half. Tell me, is these both are, if I take minus common, if one is plus, then another will be minus, because if I take minus common, if I suppose upper one is plus, then I'll get down one is negative. If I take upper one negative, then I'll get positive down, because these both are opposite in sign. If I take one common, I'll get one plus and one minus. It means that it is satisfying the condition. That is satisfying the condition that if suppose g of half, if I am taking a 0 to half condition, 0 and here is a half. If I take half is positive on the top, if half is positive on the top, I don't know what number it is, and 0 is the negative in the down, if any point here, and if I join this, then this function, the g of x is going to be intersect the x axis. There exists at least one c here, one root will be existing, and that will be become 0. Means here I can write as g of c is equals to 0. Means g of c means what? Here g of c means what? F of c minus f of c plus half is equals to 0. From this, I can write f of c is equals to f of c is equal to f of c plus half, hence proved. Do you understand? अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो रहा है क्या? इसमें जो है वही लिखते हैं, मगर ये MMBT थ्योरम यूज करते हैं, IMBT थ्योरम. See, whatever is there, that only we write. But what here? These are the steps to be followed. Prathamesh Patil understood. Yes, start Sarth Boi and Anush Lohar understood. Okay, Purva understood. Pooja understood. A step, sir. You are able to see complete board what I wrote. You are able to see the board, or I need to adjust? Tejaswini understood. Should I need to adjust the board, or you are able to see complete board? बोर्ड के बारे में बताओ. Please tell me about board. You are able to see this part, down this part. You are able to see this. Hello, you are able to see this part or not? Yes, all okay. Okay, sir, copy this. See, this is, I repeat once again. I repeat once again. It's a logical thinking. It's a logical thinking, and that what is there in this, that only we are writing and proving. Nothing, oh, greatness. Because this is a subjective question. It is not an objective question. It is a subjective question, and it is a CBSE 2 marks related question, and we have this concept, so you have to learn this concept. In the olden days, they used to ask in JE also. Let f be a function in the interval 0, comma 1 to r such that f of 0 equal to f of 1. Prove that there exists a c in 0, comma half interval that f of c is equal to f of c plus half is there. So to prove this one, what we do first step, send this one this side, left side we send, equation send, and assume this is a function. Now after that you have, it will be continuous. You have to check whether it is continuous or not. Checked in this. अच्छा 0, 1 से f तो पहले ही दिया है, 0, 1 to 0 to half, 0 to 1 is continuous, means 0 to half also continuous. Then here f of x plus half given. So if I keep here this interval 0 to half, I am getting half to 1. If I keep here 0 to 1, half to 1 I am getting. So that is also continuous, because it is overall f of x continuous from 0 to 1. If I put here these values, I am going to get what? Half to 1 I will get. Half to 1. So it is continuous. So therefore it is continuous, then subtraction is also continuous. G of x continuous we wrote. If it is assumed, we thought it is continuous, then we have to substitute this g of 0. G of 0 is f of 0 minus f of 1. But we don't know only function here. So how can you substitute? You cannot substitute. You make this box. And g of half we have taken. That also we have substituted. But they have given one trick is f of 0 is f of 1. So I can replace f of 1 as f of 0. I have replaced here f of 0. I got this one point here and I got another one here. When I substituted g of 0, I got this. G of half, I got this. These both are looking opposite in sign. So if I consider one is plus, then another will be minus. If I consider one is minus, then another one will be plus. According to the IMBT theorem, एक नेगेटिव है तो एक पॉजिटिव है. Then when you draw the graph, it's going to be intersect. It has a one root. So g of c is equal to 0. G of c is equal to f of c minus f of c plus half, and this is equal to 0. Therefore f of c is equal to f of c plus half. Hence proved over. That's it. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Is that you understood? Yes, fine. So I want to make you understand this one. So I have done. I hope you have understood. Otherwise, you can ask me, because this is it's a proof. It's a subjective approach. It's not an objective approach, right? So everyone, let's solve the next questions. So till what time you have a class? Because today you have exam, no? So I can relieve you before only, because I don't want to take you much time. So therefore you can practice very good. Okay, you want to write exam. So till what time you have a? I don't know. Till what time you have today class? So there will be one more question. Let us solve this. I mean, IMBT theorem is over. I shared last year notes also, IMBT theorem. So you have any doubts in that, you can ask me. If you want, I will explain. Okay, you check now today that notes which I shared, IMBT theorem problems. So in that problems, if you are not able to solve any question, then you ask me, I will teach you. Okay, fine. So now let us solve another question here. It's a very important question. Make it star for this. These are the extra questions I am going to teach you now. But I think before that I have to give some, like, you know that greatest integer x. to check the continuity, where we will see continuity continuous or not, to check continuous or not, to check what points we will check, which points we will check. Greatest integer x, continuity checking points, continuity checking points. What are the points you can check? Integers. At integer points we will check the continuity. Okay, fractional part of x, fractional part of x continuity we will check where? We will check at the integer. Continuity we check at integer points. Signum function continuity where we will check is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0. See, signum x is there. So continuity we will check at x equal to 0. Fractional part we check at integer points. At integer points. Greatest integer, we check the continuity at integer points. Did you know? So whenever in the question greatest integer is given, so we check the continuity at integer points. Whenever they given fractional part of x, we check the continuity at integer points. Whenever signum function is given, we check the continuity at the 0, where it is becomes 0. There we will check the continuity. Whether it is continuous or discontinuous, we check in these points only, then we will decide. Can you understand this? Please note down the points. 130. Okay, 130. Now 140 it is. So can I stop or can I continue? You tell me. Should I stop or should I continue? You tell me. If you say stop, I will stop. If you want to prepare for exam, I'll stop. So tomorrow we'll discuss. Stop. Puja stop. Purva stop. Ramesh stop. Okay, stop. Stop. First stop. I understood. I know you have exam, so I can take one class. That's why I asked. So no problem. No problem. Tomorrow we'll discuss the main questions. Very important questions I'll explain tomorrow. Tomorrow, very important questions I'll explain. So don't miss the class. Okay, tomorrow is the last chapter. Tomorrow will be the last. Tomorrow this chapter will be closed. Continuous function will be completed, but still some advanced questions I'll explain on Wednesday also. Thursday I'll start differentiability. And after this, we are going to start vectors and 3D. So vectors I'll start. Vectors from beginning, but completely different, which I taught in other already, which I taught. Not same questions. I am going to teach different questions, different methodology again. Okay, bye everyone. Yes, bye Purva. Sarthak. Bye. Prathamesh.